Okay, what is up, YouTube? How are you doing? How are you doing? I got to show you something because I have been busy. So there we go. I've been packing, I've been packing the hoodies, the t-shirts, the caps still have to come. I've only packed 5 out of the 18 packages that I have to pack. It takes some work, I gotta say, but yeah, this is what's gonna arrive. Yeah. That's the giveaway stuff. So yeah. We're working on it. We're working on it. Slowly but surely, everything is getting ready and is going to be sent around the world. How are you doing, everyone? Good to have you here. It is Sunday. It's going to be a very short stream because I will be going to my parents. It is Mother's Day, so I will be going there. But yeah, nothing really changed compared to the morning update that I have done. So I'm not too sure if I want to go through the analysis again. I might just go straight into chatting and Q&A, and depending on your questions in the upcoming about 20 to 25 minutes, we're going to direct what we're going to talk about, if you know what I mean, Bitcoin related in this particular case. But yeah, with regards to the giveaways, it's coming together. Of course, I already wrote the cards, right? I still got packages to make, but I finished 5 out of 18. And they're going to be sent all over the place. Philippines, European countries, many of course, the US, and all that stuff. The blue wrapping looks sweet. It does. Yeah, it's beautiful. I like blue as well. So Gwendizu, welcome. Bones, Suhail, Kevin, good to have you all here. Happy Sunday. Greetings from Armenia. Welcome, Hike. Samuel Lopez, welcome. Blue wrapping looks sweet. It will be around Amsterdam next week for a couple of days if you're in the area. Next week. I mean, of course, the Netherlands isn't big, so I'm always kind of like in the area, I suppose. Yeah. Suhail, how you doing? Send a package to South Africa. Giveaway winners. Maybe one day, I don't know if there's enough animo, as we say in the Netherlands, like enough interest for a potential like merch stuff. I can send packages anywhere, but for now it's only accessible through winning giveaways, of course. So yeah, hey, okay, let's just cover the 1 hour very shortly and then go into chatting Q&A because nothing really changed compared to the morning update. Dara, welcome, good to have you here as well. So a very important element at the moment is time. So I'll quickly summarize, I suppose, what's been said in the morning update. You know this scenario by now, right? Looking for a lower B or a wave 2, A1 finished, 2B, and then continuation to the upside. We have some additional support here, the blue box around that 786 at 58K, right? So that's an interesting area for support, as well as the golden pocket down here, which we haven't yet touched. It's not common for price to reverse towards the upside without hitting the golden pocket coming this close, and we have some additional support resistance in this area as well. Now zooming in to this wave B or 2, we're looking for a 3-wave structure to the downside, double zigzag WXY in this particular case, right? The common target area for your wave Y is on the chart, taken from the high to the low of W to the high of X. Wave Y in this case is then an ABC structure. So it's a 5-3-5 wave move, looking for lower prices as my chart is loading. TradingView hasn't been too kind to me today, not gonna lie, but here we are. So inside wave Y, we're then aiming for a 3-wave structure to the downside, ABC. Now what is important here is time. So this wave B high top has been made on the 382 fib, taken from the high to the low of A, which is fine. However, time-wise, this wave B is made before the 5 fib time, which is what we like to see. However, price now has been ranging, and it's now at about 8 times the length in time of A, meaning B compared to A, right? So this high here has been made before the 5 fib time. But if we move towards the upside now and take the high of this wave B, this new high, in other words, this whole range is then going to be 8, 9, 10 times longer than your wave A, which is not really something that you like to see in this bearish scenario where you're looking for price to move towards the downside. So preferably this is your high of wave B and you are already starting a wave C to the downside, where this is your first 1-2 structure, or potentially even double 1-2, but at least your first 1-2 structure moving down. Of course, your invalidation is taking this high, right? So that is quite a clear invalidation. But time-wise, it wouldn't be great to move above this wave B for the bearish scenario, that is. Now, in the most bullish scenario, you're looking for 2 or B to be finished and a move up. Here we then have an A, B, C zigzag in 2 or B, which is a 5-3-5 structure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 0.618 here is a rare target for wave C, from the high to the low of A to the high of this wave B, as this is your A, B, and then your wave C here. So if you take a trend-based fib from the high to the low of A to the high of B, the 0.618 is hit, which is a rare target for a wave C. It's very uncommon for a wave C to bounce or to end wave C at the 0.618. The common target is the 1 to the 1.236, which is down here, which we haven't hit. Now in this scenario, you of course want price to move towards the upside. You want price to take out this high. Doing so will increase probabilities to move to the upside to take the high at 63.5k. Reason is, this is very long. As just mentioned, if price takes this high, any corrective structure here on the right side of this impulse is very long in time. So this corrective structure correcting this impulse down lowers in probabilities because of time. This is a very long structure compared to this move down, which therefore increases the probabilities that if you take this high here, this is a new structure, which increases probabilities for price to move up and take the high instead of rejecting for a bigger B and then a C to the downside. So that's something we have to keep in mind. We do have one other area of resistance though, which is important, 62.2k, 62.4k, and the daily naked point of control just a little bit higher. Why is it not appearing on my chart? Ah, there we go. Wow, man, trading view, yo. 62.925. That is also some resistance on the chart. So even, of course, if price moves up, we keep an eye on the levels, but it's all probabilities. You do expect price, if you take the high, to move towards the upside, hit this, and then potentially continue and take the high just because of time here. On the micro, what is this rubbish, man? I'm gonna refresh my charts. Holy moly, TradingView is incredibly slow. My PC and everything is connected like by wire, so the connection is great, but I don't know why that happens when I refresh the chart. So for the bullish scenario, what we are looking for here, coming off the low, is either an impulse diagonal or a double 1-2. Impulse doesn't work because of all the overlap. You want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no overlap between 1 and 4. There's a lot of overlap here, which leaves us a diagonal or double 1-2. A diagonal is too early if this is your 1, 2, looking for a 3, 4, and a 5. Preferably, you wait for 4 to be in before even talking about diagonals, because before that happens, there's other structures that have a higher probability anyway. Which then leaves us with the double 1-2, because a diagonal in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is an expanding diagonal, which is very rare, never preferred, unless all of the other stuff fails. Double 1-2 would be a 1, 2, 1, 2 continuation. Your invalidation for this scenario is taking the low at 60.4k. Right, so that is your bullish scenario. Of course, in this case, you want price to take the high, increasing probabilities to continue towards the upside to 63.5k. Most bearish scenario is the double 1-2. We're going to talk about probabilities in a second, but A or 1, 2 or B, and we look for price to move down. Here we have another wave 1 and 2 finished, and again, because of time, preferably your high of 2 is already finished. If we compare wave 1 to the downside here, taking a fib time from the start to the end of wave 1, and we double click here, toggle on the wave 2 fib time targets, you can see that this high is made just before the 4 fib time, which is okay. But now if price would move towards the upside again and take this high, it's a very long structure for a wave 2, right? Really reducing probabilities that this is then going to be a wave 2. If we take the high, that this is still everything here, a wave 2 connected to this wave 1. ABC would be a higher probability scenario than the bearish scenario. So even if you move up here, right, an ABC has a higher probability than this being a 1, 2, and then a wave 3 because of the time element. So that brings us to the probabilities, which haven't changed compared to this morning. But on the 1 hour, unfinished WXY on position number 1, looking for that ABC, but then preferably you don't take this high. And at the moment we of course ranging here. So let me also remove this and put that here. There we go. Then on number 2 we have the finished ABC. So if price stays below this level, the WXY, meaning A, B looking for C, has the highest probability in a bigger WXY. Taking this high and a finished ABC will get the highest probability, where this then becomes a double 1, 2, and you want to see price move towards the upside impulsively, taking at least 63.5K. It's because of time. And then on number 2 over here, this is your this is 1.1, 1.2, and then you have the bearish scenario being a 1, 2, 1, 2 continuation to the downside. RAM memory, yeah, shit. Yeah. Hopefully the VOD is good though. So yeah. That is basically it. So time plays a very important role in what price is showing us at the moment. Comparing this structure to the downside with this range. Price moving above this high over here will reduce probabilities for the bearish scenarios, just because this impulsive structure down then has a lower probability of being related to this corrective structure. Higher probability, this is then a new structure because of time. So in other words, taking this high reduces the probabilities that you're looking for a wave A, B, C, just because your wave B is going to be so long compared to your wave A. Oh my god, I need to check. I don't know, maybe it's my laptop, but holy shit. I'm not happy with the performance of the laptop today, that's for sure. I always get, I can get very annoyed when the laptop is not performing well, because, you know, I used to be a professional gamer, so everything has to run smooth and quick. Yeah, we're at the 8 fib time. So even for a wave B, it's, you know, it's still anything below the 10 could be possible. It's just that once you approach 8, 9, 10, I mean, it's low. The probabilities go significantly down that you're looking for A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3 because of your time element, which increases probabilities for this to be a new structure and then a bullish potential 1, 2, 1, 2, and looking for upside to take the high. So in other words, staying below this low, higher probability for an A, B, C, and then upside at a later stage. Taking this high, probability is higher to take the high at 63.5K. And yeah, that's pretty much it though. Sorry for the lag for some. Yeah, I don't know why that's the case today. Maybe I have to restart the laptop as well. You know, usually I put it to sleep. I probably have to restart it and see what's up. But yo, cheers, Bettina, my wife. Yeah. I heard if the second wave was long and flat, then the fourth wave is likely to be short and sharp. But what about the rule that wave 4 should be longer than the second one? There's no rule that says wave 4 has to be longer than the second. It's a guideline. It's called the rule of alternation. So I read this in the comment section recently where someone said wave 4 has to be longer than wave 2. No, that's not true. That's wrong. Look at it refreshing. I don't know why it's refreshing. So that's incorrect. Wave 4 can be very short, right? Wave 4 can be shorter than 2. It's just less common. So most common is wave 4 longer than wave 2. That is most common. Rule of alternation, if wave 2 is deep, simple, short, wave 4 tends to be complex, long, shallow, and vice versa. If wave 2 is long, complex, shallow, wave 4 tends to be deep, short, and simple, probability-wise. But of course, both can be short and simple, and both can be long and shallow as well. It's just all probabilities, right? So probabilities are higher that you have alternation between 2 and 4. 2 is short, 4 is long, 2 is long, 4 is short. But wave 4 can be shorter than wave 2. It's just lower probabilities. Yeah. So, yeah. Cheers, Joshua. Yeah, it's. I gotta fix that lag stuff. What could be the big yellow wave 4 on the high time frame? That could be, in that case, a deep and simple corrective structure, sharp. So let's say a zigzag. You know, the wave 2 in yellow was very long, very shallow. So then you would, based on probabilities, expect wave 4 to be short and deep and simple. I have long. Good luck. Stick to your plan. DP, welcome. If CVD or open interest spikes instantly, higher than average, who are usually buyers, sellers? Would be good to check the open interest in that case. So open interest will show you if positions are opening or if positions are closing. And it will give you a better idea of the buyers, the sellers. Because a spike can, of course, be positions closing or opening, but it depends on OI. Look, it's refreshing again. You can see it in the background. I'm not doing anything, but it's refreshing the browser. So there's probably something going on with the system. I'll make sure to turn my laptop off and restart it afterwards. That's for sure. What's up, Alan? Welcome. CVD 30 minute. Is it bearish CVD on the 30-minute time frame? No. That's a bullish CVD. Higher lows in price, lower low on the CVD, which is what you see over here. A higher low in price, lower low on the CVD. So your target would be the high at 41.4, basically. What's up, Youssef? What time frame should be used to determine a wave being long in time? I mean, the long correction you mentioned in the 1 hour time frame could be super. Yeah, but you have to compare the waves with one another. So it doesn't matter what time frame, you're comparing this structure with this structure. In all time frames, this structure will be very long compared to this structure, because in the bearish scenarios, you're comparing either wave A with wave B or wave 1 with wave 2. So it doesn't matter what time frame you use, it's always going to be this move down with this move up, which then by all means is always going to be a very long sideways structure. So it's a good question though. So I'm now on the 30-minute time frame, but I can do it on the 1 hour, and it's the same thing. So also on the 1 hour, you'll have a structure that is very long from the high to, yeah. So here we already passed the 8. Now on the 30-minute, we're almost approaching the 8. But in both cases, it's very long for a B or a 2. Yeah. What you do like to see if you use FIB time is it's nice to use, like, you want to see some of the details, right? Don't go to such a high time frame that you lose sight of the details on the lower time frame. Tangerine, nice volatility just before the weekend, very sideways boring market for the weekend, always the same. I'm gonna enjoy the weather in Belgium. We made some nice fresh more details. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm going for dinner tonight, so we're gonna go with the family. Mother's Day. I have to go in like very soon as well. So yeah, quick email needed. Welcome. Dimuth, welcome as well. Expecting higher and 65.5 taken out. People are bearish again at the lows. Who is bullish is weight 60k. Yeah, if you take 61.4k, expect 62.4k, and past that is 63.5k, but it definitely increases probabilities to take out that high. Yeah. So I would agree. I would agree. And we have the bullish CVD as well. We also have bullish CVD divergences on the 1 hour time frame with the 56k low, right? So now we have, look how slow my man. Gonna check the internet as well, I guess. But we have bullish CVDs here and bullish CVDs locally, right? The big bullish CVD target is the high. Local bullish CVD target is this high. So if price then also takes out this high, yeah, probabilities are higher to take 65.5 and observe what price does. Typical weekend. Any big moves next week? I mean, it's of course difficult to expect, but one would think so based on where we are with regards to price. You're either close to finishing a B or two, and then expect upside, or a impulsive structure to the downside, either finishing B or two or continuation. So yeah, there might be some moves. We have some news as well next week, by the way. Look at this. It's a crazy week. Look how much red. So it should definitely increase the probabilities of volatility. Yeah. Rostam, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. So yeah, it should be interesting. See what happens. But for now, all I'm looking for is pretty much this one high. I don't know. It's refreshing again, man. It's pissing me off. What do you think? Oh yeah, Danielle. I don't know anything about news. I don't even know who Powell is. I only know he talks a lot, but I don't know what he does. I don't know his job. I have no idea. I just know that he's involved with American news, but I don't follow any fundamentals. I don't follow any news, anything. So I wouldn't be able to answer your question. I'm clueless about news. I don't use it in my trading. I have no idea. I've never seen a picture of the guy. Yeah. So I wouldn't know. There are people also in Discord that, of course, combine technical analysis with fundamental analysis, which works. And you can also trade fundamental analysis, only news, and not TA, which also works. But my style is just 100% technical. Any strategy that anyone has, fundamental, technical, or combination of both, or something else, like it works in the hands of someone that has practiced it long enough. So you can definitely trade based off the news, but you would need to gain experience and build data. But I am very technical. Yeah, I like the technical element of trading, the puzzling, I suppose. Total market is going up and Bitcoin dominance is going down. Is it time for alts? I mean, if the Bitcoin dominance is going down and market is going up, total market, I mean, there's money flowing in, but not in Bitcoin. So yeah, there is potential for alts. Of course, alts in general follow Bitcoin if Bitcoin moves quickly. So, but the alts might make a bigger move because, of course, if more money goes into the alts, if Bitcoin goes up 1%, then alt might go up 2%. Yeah. Okay, everyone. I mentioned earlier it's going to be a short one because I have to going to visit my family, and it's Mother's Day, so spend some time there. Go to a restaurant tonight as well, and then tomorrow morning there will be a new update. Tomorrow there won't be a live stream though, because my wife and I are going to the Efteling, which is a theme park in the Netherlands. Yeah, we're gonna be there for the day, but there will be a video in the early morning and a video in the evening, but not a live stream tomorrow. So tonight won't be an update because I'm out and about. Nothing really changes. I mean, we know what we have to look for, right? So everything has been covered pretty much. And tomorrow morning will be a new update. Tomorrow afternoon, no live stream because I'll be walking around in a theme park. And tomorrow night again another update. So at least you are informed. I'll make sure to also check out my laptop and reboot the router and the internet connection, just to make sure you guys don't have any lags or potential lags next time. I also see a message on YouTube with regards to the bitrate. I'll have to check that. Yeah, I also dropped frames. Oh, a lot of frames. Fuck, I don't know why. Okay, oh well. Thanks for being here. Take care. Hopefully the VOD is lag free, and I'm gonna catch you at the next one.